Hi loves, what is up and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make this beautiful floral arrangement that's perfect for Mother's Day that's coming up. I'm going to be showing you guys a step-by-step, so if you are interested, definitely stick tuned. But before we get started, if you haven't already, I'd love to invite you to subscribe to my channel and also hit that post notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. And let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to go ahead and do is trace our template for the heart, which we are going to make out of wood. And I have a poster board or a poster paper, whatever you want to call it. It's 22 by 28. We found this one at the Dollar Tree. And then you're going to fold it in half and you're going to start tracing your template. Also, a huge shout out to my hubby for being my helper. He's actually the one that did all the woodwork for me. I pretty much just give him the idea that I have in my head, and he always comes through with helping me with what I want to make, if that makes any sense. So thank you so much to my husband. So yeah, here he is tracing the template, and then he's gonna go ahead and cut it out because that's what we're gonna use to trace on the wood. Next up, we're going to trace it on the wood. And for the wood, you would be good with getting a 24 by 24, which you can get at the Home Depot. I wouldn't go any bigger because I don't think you need it any bigger. So a 24 by 24 would be perfect for this arrangement. Alrighty guys, so the next step is we're going to go ahead and spray paint our base, which is where the heart is going to sit on. I also wanted to mention this is the only piece of wood that we found and that we had laying around. But unfortunately, it was actually too thin and we don't think it was going to hold the weight of the whole heart arrangement. So what we did is we cut it in half. We added some screws and just stacked it on top of each other. That way we can add thickness to it. Okay guys, so next we're gonna cut our heart, and I don't know what these tools are called, to be honest, but I guess a wood cutter. I'm pretty sure it has a specific name, but I don't know, I'm not good with that. But yeah, this is another one that you're gonna need, which is the blade set for the other machine. I will go ahead and link everything down in the description box down below for you guys in case you guys are interested. I completely suck when it comes to tool names, and my husband just has way too many tools anyway for me to remember. But this tool is pretty amazing, you guys. Like, it did the trick. It did the work. Like, my husband's like, yeah, it's supposed to. But I had never seen it, actually. I've never seen, like, wood being cut with this type of machine and just how well and great it worked. So I was, like, pretty impressed and excited. So yeah, here we are, or here my husband is cutting the heart with the machine. So we're just gonna go ahead and go all around and make sure that it's cut nicely. Okay, next up we are going to make our little slit or our little cut in the middle so we can make the opening to where the heart is going to sit. My husband's a perfectionist, so he's over here measuring to make sure it's to the T. So for this, we are going to need a drill gun. I think this is the only one I know the name of. Alrighty, and that is what it's supposed to look like. So from the bottom, we also added a few screws to make sure that the heart is going to sit and not move. And this is what it looks like. So this is what the measurements of the heart ended up being. I wanted to show you guys just so you guys could know. And ta-da, we're done with the woodwork, and this is pretty much what it looks like. It came out really, really good, you guys. Thank you so much to my hubby for helping me with this. So hopefully this is helpful for you guys, but if you have any questions, definitely don't hesitate to ask. So now we are going to move on. We are going to move on to the next step, which is the foam. Here I have a 4-pack of foam, and I ended up using almost both packs. And then I also have some twine, which is what I'm going to use to tie the foam. This is an improvision, you guys, because we didn't have floral tape, and I couldn't find any of the water resistant floral tape or waterproof floral tape. So we had to improvise with the twine, but I definitely don't recommend it, you guys. Definitely try to get the floral tape if you can. I feel like it works best. So we are cutting the foam, the bricks of foam, in half. My husband is. And then we're going to go ahead and lay it all over the heart. That way we can start cutting the foam into shape. Alrighty guys, so now what we did is we flipped the heart over, and now we're just gonna go ahead and start cutting around the heart so we can shape the floral foam, and then that way we have a perfect heart. So as you can see, that's what we are doing here. And you want to be really careful, you guys, and you want to do this, I suggest, before you soak the foam. If you soak the foam first and it's wet, I feel like it's just messier and harder. So I like to shape my foam before I soak it. Okay, so this is what it looks like. We turned it over again, and now we are going to start tying the foam down so that obviously the foam doesn't move from the heart with the twine. But before I do, I'm going to go ahead and soak it a little bit. I'm going to add some water just so that while I'm tying the twine, it helps the foam stay still and not move so much. So soak it a little bit, and the heaviness of the water of it being soaked, it will help the foam not to move around or anything while you are tying it with the twine. So again, guys, we had to improvise and use this twine because we could not find any floral tape, but you can find it online, and I definitely suggest you using the tape. So it's floral tape, and it's also water resistant. So it's definitely a lot easier to work with. I definitely recommend. We ended up again improvising, so this is all we had, but definitely get the floral tape. It makes life easier. So here it is all tied up already, and the next thing you're going to do is you're going to soak your foam completely. So it's going to be a while. It's going to take a while. You want to make sure it's completely soaked. If not, it's not going to soak evenly from the inside, and that's going to make your flowers die a lot sooner. So you want to make sure you take your time with soaking your foam. I literally soaked mine for maybe 15 minutes, if not a little bit more, because I wanted to make sure it was completely soaked. Okay guys, so now that it is soaked, as you can see, it's getting dark, so I'm not going to be able to put the arrangement together outside. So I'm going to leave it out here, and I'm just going to let it pretty much drip for like a good 30 minutes just to make sure that it drips everything that it needs to drip, so it's not dripping excessively when I'm putting the arrangement together. So now comes the fun part. You get to pick whatever color scheme you want to use. I decided to go with light pink and dark pink because it's for Mother's Day. So here I have 2, 4, 6. I have 8 dozens of roses, but I ended up needing 3 more. 8, 9, 10, 11. Sorry, I suck with math, you guys. So I ended up using 11 dozen roses altogether. And as always, if you guys have been following me, when I do my floral arrangements, I don't like to take all my flowers out one at a time because it just takes forever. So I just pretty much move the sleeve back and I cut them in place. So they're still pretty much in the bouquet, and I just cut them out because either way I'm only going to need like the heads of the roses. So there's no need for me to take it all out, make a huge mess, and it just takes longer. And the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to start going around the edges of the heart with like a color pattern, I guess, but you don't have to. You can do it however you want. But the first thing that I will do is go all the way around the heart. Okay guys, so it was at this point that I realized I needed more roses. So my husband had to run to the grocery store and get some from there. I originally had gotten all my roses from Costco, by the way. I'm not sure if I mentioned that to you guys. But they always have a great deal. Like they sell 2 dozens together for like a good deal. So that's where I got the first dozens from. But Costco was already closed by now, so my husband had to go to the grocery store and pretty much get whatever he can find. Luckily, I'm doing a pretty common color pattern, so he was able to find some light pink and hot pink. So yeah guys, I'm pretty much just finishing up the arrangement. You can go ahead and do it however you want. Keep a pattern going, mix and match, completely up to you. Alright guys, so this is my last dozen that I'm actually going to be using, and this one is completely optional, but I decided I was going to use it anyways as fillers. So just to kind of fill in like little empty spots where you can see green. I feel like these are perfect because they are very small and closed, and they are not like big and open, so they're perfect for fillers. So I'm gonna go ahead and just pretty much add them in those green spots where I can see green, just so it can cover, and I feel like it was just perfect. It wasn't the color that I was using. As you can see, it's more like a peachy tone color, but my husband tried to get me like all the pink ones that he could find. And he can only find one hot pink, one light pink, baby pink, and then this color. And I wasn't going to use it, but then I looked at it. I'm like, you know what? This could use, or this could be used as a filler. So it worked out perfect. It looks so, so beautiful. So I'm finishing up here and just pretty much adding in the little gaps where you see green, adding these flowers into that. Okay, and last but not least, this one is optional too, but it's Mother's Day, and I just felt like it would look so beautiful. I'm going to be adding these butterfly stickers to my arrangement, and I got these off Amazon, and they do come in a 3-pack. They have gold, rose gold, and silver, and they also come with the glue dots so that you can glue the butterflies on. These are so cute, you guys, and I feel like it just goes perfect for the Mother's Day theme. I'm gonna go ahead and link everything down in the description box below, at least everything that I could, that is. And yeah guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed making this arrangement with me. I know a lot of you guys do follow me for my fashion hauls and my mommy hauls and all that good stuff, but I also love doing DIYs. That's actually one of my favorite things to do, especially for Mother's Day. I feel like I like to make my own arrangement. This one is actually going to be for my mom, and I did make it with time, so she gets to be spoiled. She gets this one plus she gets this arrangement plus another one on Mother's Day, so she's spoiled. And this is what it turned out looking like. I absolutely love it, you guys. It is so beautiful. I feel like the gold butterflies definitely add a special touch to it. And I just love the pink color all around. It's so perfect for Mother's Day. So you guys definitely still have time to get your supplies. Make this arrangement. It's definitely worth it. You will save a lot of money. I do see these arrangements going, if you want to purchase them from other people, from $300 to $400. So you'll definitely save so much money. You'll pay a fraction of the cost, and it's homemade, so definitely has a lot more sentimental value and meaning. But yeah guys, that is pretty much it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I absolutely enjoyed making this. It was so much fun. Thank you so much to my husband for helping me with all my ideas. I usually just pretty much just tell him what's in my head, and he helps me bring it to life. So thank you so much to my husband, and thank you so much to you guys for watching. If you guys made it this far into the video and haven't already, I would love to invite you to subscribe to my channel and also hit that post notification bell so YouTube alerts you every time I post a new video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Comment down below if you're going to recreate this, and if you do, let me know and tag me. Again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.